Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Now, apparently Bayern Munich are ready to offer in for Leroy Sane. I think we've all established that Sane is going to join Bayern, but apparently we're ready to offer in for him. The fee could even be as low as 40 million. It could even be 50 million. It looks like Bayern Munich are offering City 50 million. Someone told me that. There's sources saying that Bayern Munich are going as low as 50 million. City are looking for around 80 million, which is kind of crazy, and it makes sense because if you look into Sane's contract and him as a player over the last year or so, his value has had to have decreased by at least 40 or 50%. Sane last summer would have cost us 130 million, but Man City play him, he gets injured, and now in a way, it's a masterclass from Bayern. It's a masterclass from us because we're getting a player that we want for incredibly cheap. Sane could cost us literally nothing. 50 million for Leroy Sane would be nothing. Even 60 million. I was saying maybe we might get him for 70 million and that's the price. But I haven't thought about this. City would want to sell. There's sources that, City will probably get their ban reduced to a year in the Champions League, which would be incredibly crazy, considering Man City are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and they have all these players. Hey, I think we should raid Man City. What does De Bruyne look like? Does he want to come to Bayern? I don't know. City could genuinely be out of the Champions League, and that would be a very nice negotiation tactic for us to use. We could offer Sane, obviously we already know he's coming, but it's going to be very cheap for us because it could end up costing 40 to 50 million. I read the story. I was like, how is Sane going to cost 40, 50 million? And then I look, the guy has a year left in his contract. Newcastle wants Coutinho. They should want everyone right now. Sane has a year left in his contract. City don't have any CL football to offer him, and Sane won't definitely get a new contract. And there's so many sources saying Sane is just 1,000,000% not open to signing a new contract with City. There's not a single outlet saying Sane is in contract talks. There's never been a single outlet about Sane being in contract talks with City. And then on top of that, you have all these sources coming out and saying, obviously, Sane's agent is openly saying he wants to join Bayern. So this is just direct evidence that, look, we're signing Leroy Sane, but the price is the most important thing. And I think genuinely at this point, I'm actually convinced we could sign this guy for 50 million. I'm convinced it could be a masterclass. Last summer, people were saying 150 million, 120. We offered 100 million, I think. We might have offered last summer. And now it could be as low as 50 million, which is a bit crazy considering it's Leroy Sane. It's Leroy Sane. As everyone loves the graphics. Sane is 24. He has a year left in his contract. The guy is superb at finishing. He's superb at dribbling, passing. He's tall, 6 foot. So, my height, he could win the headers. And he's important when it comes to key passes. I'm telling you, Leroy Sane is, a real player when it comes to this. And it's funny to me that we could get him, last summer, 120 million. Now it's dropped down to literally just under 60 million. City are hoping for 80 million. Like that tells you where City are at. They are the club that don't have any negotiation ploys right now. Man City are the club they're the beta club right now because they have a player who has a year left in his contract, who doesn't have any European football. He doesn't have any real ambitions to stay. There's no contract talks going on. So really, we could end up getting Leroy Sane for 40, 50 million. It could be insane. And, I was talking about it. The market has gone down. Sane hasn't played in literally months upon months now. It's almost coming to a year he hasn't played a game. He got an injury and he has not played. His market value has only dipped down, It peaked around June when we were linked to him very heavily. And then now it's dropped down. And now we could end up getting him for way under his actual value. His current market value now is 80 million right now. His market value, $88 million. That's the market value of Sane. But we could end up making that under 70 million. I think Bayern will go in with an offer of 40 million. See if City say yes or no. Do you think City would be like, hey, we have a player left, 1 year left in his contract. We should, really hold out on this. They might sell him for under his value or even lose money on Sane because they do need to balance the books. if City sold Sane for, even 50 million, and UEFA looked at it, they'd be like, okay, you sold the player. Okay, I don't know. But City do have that ban, and even Kevin De Bruyne came out and said, you know what, I might consider leaving if this ban is too long, because De Bruyne is 27. He might want to just play CL football. So there's so many things that we could use to leverage here. I mean, hey, I want Bernardo Silva. Can we let's just raid City. I want João Cancelo. I wouldn't mind Laporte, to be honest with you. You know what? Man, I would not mind Laporte. Gabriel Jesus, he could be our striker from the bench. But I mean, damn, City have a lot of players, man. Sane is just gonna rip it up, isn't he? I mean, look, so his contract expires in 2021, next year. So really, I mean, he has a year left in his contract. And we all know this year is moving by quick. It's moving crazy. So really, that year is just a few months left. Next thing you know, it's 2021. It's January. You can start talking to clubs outside of the country. That's how it usually works. When a player has a contract that expires the next year, for example, Alaba has a contract that expires next year. Right now, he can start talking to clubs. Well, January 2021, he can start talking to clubs outside of the country, agree a deal with them, like we've done with Newball. So for me, Sane could genuinely come for a cheaper price. De Bruyne will be 29 next month. What? I thought De Bruyne was 27. Well, I mean, if I'm Kevin De Bruyne, he will be 29. Wow. If I'm Kevin De Bruyne, I might want to leave City because, hey, they're crap right now. No CL football for you, and you haven't won the Champions League yet. And you want to compete in the Ballon d'Or. Why would you be at a club that can't offer you, European football? I mean, De Bruyne might want to leave City. Aguero might want to leave City. Ederson might want to leave City. There's so many players that could leave City. Let's reach 5 likes on the video. I'll make a graphic for it, but there is a 500 subscriber giveaway that I'm doing. When we get to 500 subscribers, I'll keep telling you every day. When we get to 500 subscribers, I will give away, use the Bayern fan store, buy something worth $50 and send out to one person, I guess one lucky person. So yeah, that's the 500 subscriber giveaway. There's no rules. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow me anywhere. At least be subscribed. You don't have to follow the BayernNow, whatever. I don't care about that. I only care about YouTube. So if you subscribe, obviously that's the easiest way. And then I'll make a video at the when we've hit 500 subscribers saying, hey, yeah. I'll make a video saying whoever is subscribed to the channel, comment, and then everyone should comment, and then that's how you get in the giveaway. I'll do it live. I'll make a spin board thing, and I'll do it live, and we'll spin it a few times and see who wins, and that person will get a lucky $50 thing. The ban is not 100%, for City, but who cares? It's probably gonna happen. If UEFA put down the City ban, I'm gonna be pissed off because so many clubs like AC Milan have been banned from or Roma actually. AS Roma were banned from the Champions League just because of that. City should be relegated to the Europa League. Honestly, that's how I feel. They should be replaced and put into the Europa League. That's how the only way I see it, because it'll make them learn their lesson to not be a bunch of cheating weirdos. They cheat a lot, man. Everywhere they're at now is because they've cheated. I hate Man City, and I'm so glad we're getting their best winger. Let's be honest, I've thought about this. The only reason Sane hasn't really played under Pep that much, I don't think a lot of people, especially us, I don't think we've realized it. My mic was so far. Because Pep doesn't like flamboyant players who do what he doesn't, who don't listen to him. Pep doesn't like those players. If you've noticed how Pep plays, it's very structured, right? Pep's sides are so one-sided. Bayern, we played like that. Passes, half spaces. We did the exact same. We scored the exact same goals. So I feel like the only reason Pep doesn't like Sane is because Sane is flamboyant. He does what he wants. And, players like that are players that win you stuff. They win you trophies. They score in big games. Serge Gnabry, for example. Gnabry's very flair. He does what he wants. He moves where he wants to. You give him the freedom and he'll move everywhere and he'll score the goals. So that's the difference between, that's why Pep wants to let Sane go. So let me know what you think we should sign Sane for, because it's looking very likely we might even get this guy for 50 million. We might get him. We might get this guy for that cheap. So what does everyone think we'll sign Sane for? 50. Imagine a year ago we actually signed Sane. This might have been a blessing in disguise. This coronavirus, because not only did it decrease the value of players that we want, we also have the same budget. Think about it. Bayern Munich, before the coronavirus, we were reportedly, keeping a budget of around 300 million. And that money is probably just kept somewhere for transfers, and it might be that cheap. 70 million, says Volkan. You really think Jack Konate we should get? Yeah, that's a really good, that's a good inquiry. Ibrahima Konate. I haven't made a graphic for him yet, but I'll just use Upamecano's face. They look the same anyways. Ibrahima Konate. Just pretend this is Ibrahima Konate. So, Konate is, for me, much better than Upamecano as a player, but we need a player with Upamecano's strengths. They have different strengths, but, I prefer the height of Konate, and, they have a similar pace, but Upamecano is probably better on the ball and putting the ball out and bringing it out of the back. Backline, Niklas Lucas and Ibrahima Konate. That's pretty good. Daniel, Schalke will get 10% of the fee if Sane goes to Munich. Oh yeah, can anyone tell me why Schalke owe 80 million? Who do they owe 80 million to? Schalke are, a pretty rich club. I'm not saying they're rich like, Bayern or the Dortmunds. They're not rich. But why does Schalke owe this money? I don't get it. So Schalke will get 10%, which I don't know. It's like Football Manager in real life. I just had a player. Who was it? No. I had a player. Oh, Fruchtau. I sold Fruchtau and I just got 4.5 million sellout clause. Okay, Davies and Hakimi wingbacks best in the world. I mean, yeah, dude. Think about it. We could have an insane wing force. So, yeah. So Schalke, 80 million depth, which is crazy. They get 10% of that. We're helping them. We're helping them pay their debt. We're helping them out of bankruptcy. But I mean, Schalke are a wealthy club. Why did they have so much depth? I mean, I think that's a reason why they let so many players run down contracts. If you think about it, it's not a coincidence. So many of their players, Goretzka, now Nubo, end up being free agents. So many players. The trio Lewandowski, Sane would destroy everything. That is true. We should sell Lewandowski and buy Benzema. I had to. Sorry, I ended the stream because I just read the dumbest comment that I want to genuinely leave now. How are you gonna? Don't even say it as a joke, because someone out there is going, yes, Benzema's better than Lewandowski. Yeah, don't say it as a joke either. All right, just don't joke about that stuff with me. Like if you want me to leave the stream by telling me Benzema's better than Lewandowski, I will leave. I will leave the stream. Actually, I don't even want to do this anymore. How are you gonna even joke about that? Because now you're someone now in their heads. Oh my God, Origi. Bro, we can joke about anything. Tell me anyone else is better than anyone else, but don't tell me Lewandowski. Just don't. Silo's a Bayern fan. He does this for. See, that's how I say your name, Silo. That's how it sounds to me. So, what other targets would you go for? I would go for Hakimi. Actually, I probably think we need a right back more than we need a winger. As everyone knows, me and Pavard don't have the greatest relationship. I think that we need someone. I think Pavard's more of a center back than he is a right back. He just slows down our attack, and he's one of the best passer. He's one of the best passing accuracies in the club, but he barely passes forward. I just don't get it. So I think we need a right back. I think Hakimi would be perfect. That world-class right back who's proven in the league. And I think we could end up getting Hakimi. Aguero's better. Yeah, Sergio Aguero. You know what? People tell me Aguero's smaller. Some reason people think smaller players means, you have more ability. But Lewandowski is way more technical than Aguero. Timo Werner or Lautaro Martinez to replace Lewandowski if we have both? That's a good question, bro. Werner is not the type of player that we need. Actually, he could learn, but I don't think Timo Werner is gonna fit us at all. Nor is he gonna fit Liverpool. I don't think he fits any. Werner is a hoe. He can't really get a real boyfriend. He's that girl that will never really get a real boyfriend. She'll always be the side hoe. Werner's a side hoe. Out Leipzig, he's the main girl. He's the main girl. He's not. He's the attractive girl. He's the only attractive girl at Leipzig. Actually, they have a few attractive girls. But Werner is just the side girl. He's the side dish. You don't make Werner the main dish, right? So Timo Werner, for me, is just such a side girl that you can't have him. And Lautaro Martinez and Lewandowski are quite similar, where they both score goals, but they also hold up the play. They make the game fluid, and they do what they do. But yeah, so Werner is just not for me. Side dish. Why am I using these excuses? I know anyone remember the used condom one, using the same condom again, or I said Goretzka protecting our team is like, in the midfield is like, using two condoms. Why do I use these analogies? Jesus. I think Werner's like Götze. He can only play for one club. Yeah, I think I've said it. Werner should stay at Leipzig for the rest of his life. He'll be a legend. He'll be their first club legend. Fiend is better than who? We need a CDM because Javi Martinez will leave and I want Ndidi, and Partey has agreed to deal with Arsenal. Thomas Partey is not a CDM for me. I keep saying this. People don't understand. Context is everything. Partey plays in a defensive team. Naturally, as a player that's, as a defensive or just a box-to-box midfield, whatever he is, I don't think he's a CDM. He doesn't. Atletico play a 4-4-2. He basically has 4 CDMs next to him every time. So, naturally, he should be putting up the numbers in terms of tackling and intercepting. He should be, because they're a defensive team. Like the same reason why Oblak faces more shots than a lot of goalkeepers is the same reason why I feel like, he's still a world-class goalkeeper, but you have to understand the context. Neuer is saving Bayern Munich in crucial moments where it's big chances. Oblak is saving Atletico Madrid from a shot outside the box because Atletico don't allow shots. I don't know. Context is everything. If one of those clubs had to delete, Neuer's going. I don't care. I love Neuer. But Kahn's just, he's almost the face of this club. Like, if you think about Bayern, you have to almost associate it with Thomas Müller, Ian Robben, Oliver Kahn. There's Beckenbauer. There's players that you just can't erase out of your face when you think about the club. There's moments they've given you that you can't. I don't know how I would think of Bayern, or how anyone would think of Bayern, if you didn't have players like Oliver Kahn, head body or karate kicking a Dortmund player. Who did he kick? I forgot. You wouldn't have these moments if you didn't have this stuff. Muller's face comes into your head whenever you think of Bayern, because it's just there. Like, he's just a face of Bayern. We've always had players like that who are just Bayern Munich on the pitch. They're the fans on the pitch. And I mean, Davies is looking like, it's weird to say because Davies isn't like German or anything, but he's looking like that next player that's gonna be Bayern Munich DNA on the pitch, because the fans love when this guy starts running and everyone's going crazy. Like, his recovery runs, they make the fans in the stadium so excited to be there. So yeah, you can almost associate the club with just one player. So yeah, I mean, okay. So when Hassan Salamander said we're looking at two players or 2 world-class players this transfer window, I wonder, because he said one international star, that international star could be Sane, and the European talent, I don't know. So who do you think the European talent is? Because it might be Hakimi, whoever it is. I think we'll sign some big names. I think we might make 4 signings this summer. Kahn was also biting. This guy, see, you think of Oliver Kahn, you think of the aggression. Oliver Kahn is not a better goalkeeper than Neuer in terms of ability. I'm not saying that because it's true. Don't lie. Oliver Kahn is not a better goalkeeper when it comes to football than Neuer, but he's a better, leader. Yeah, he's a better captain than Neuer. And Neuer isn't that. He doesn't. Neuer wears the captain's armband, but he's not like Muller. Looks like he leads the team more than Neuer does. I don't know. I think that Oliver Kahn wasn't a better footballer, but he was a better captain, leader, and also legend. Not legend, actually. He's just a better. Yeah, he's a nut job. Oliver Kahn for his attitude. Obviously, he had the quality, but his attitude. What's up, Ariman Singh and Stu? How are you all doing? So, if anyone's joining late, which a lot of you damn do, no one turns on post notifications. I don't even turn them on either. But yeah, so basically, Bayern Munich are reportedly ready to go in for a 50 million or so bid for Leroy Sane, which would be funny because Sane was supposed to cost $1 billion. Imagine we didn't sign Sane last summer and now we signed him for 50 million. That would be hilarious. That's almost a third of the price we were supposed to sign him for. We were gonna sign him for maybe 130-40 million. There was sources saying the whole Sane deal with his contract might add up to 160 million. Now it could be very cheap. So yeah, less of your cheek, George. Okay. I don't know what that means, but let's get to 15 likes. So only thing he doesn't have is Neuer's footwork. Yeah, different era. That's why I'm saying Oliver Kahn's not better than Neuer, because I'm not saying in terms of like goalkeeping wise. I would say they're on the same level. Catching shot, blah blah blah, penalty. But in terms of like leadership, Kahn was better. I don't know. It's different. Neuer is just one of the more technical. Neuer could probably play as an outfield player in the profession at a top level. The guy is just that good. He could play as a CDM. We need a CDM. Hey, we could have a 4-3-3 again. And Neuer, Kimmich, and Thiago can have someone who can defend. To quote Gandalf, a wizard is neither late or early. He arrives precisely when he means to. That's a good line. Leroy left. Yeah. I'll keep leaving the stream if you keep putting these comments. What do you mean Leroy Sane at left back and Gnabry at right back? I'll leave the stream or I'll keep leaving if you have these dumb comments. Don't tell me Leroy Sane at left back and Gnabry at right back. That doesn't make any sense. You can't be saying this stuff. Yeah, you're right. Muller is just I don't know why you said Muller. Alaba as a center CDM. No, let's stop doing this. Players should be playing in their positions. Alaba is the center back right now, and he's staying there. We're not changing anything. Bro, he knows how to bait me. How can you say, what's your starting 11 next year? Here's my starting. It's not my starting 11, but I'm still going to show it anyways. So, I don't know why Marco and Slimesteiger are there. I don't know. But here's my starting 11. The same squad. No signings. That's the starting 11. That's it. That's it right there. Right there. That's my starting 11. So, yeah. That's the starting 11. The starting 11 is next year, 2021 Bayern Munich. That's our starting 11. No changes. The same squad. Kingsley Coman on the right. Serge Gnabry on the right-hand side, left-hand side. Robert Lewandowski up top. Muller in the 10. Thiago, Kimmich, Davies, Alaba, Süle. I mean, to be fair, our team is looking kind of good. If Coman was playing well, at least decent, behold the graphics. I know, people love the graphics. I'll keep improving them as long as you keep liking the video. If we reach 15 likes, I'll make a new graphic for our starting 11, and I will I'll do something special. Lucas Hernandez. So for me, I think I made a comment. It meant to be a joke, but people took it too seriously. So Lucas is a player that everyone. Oh yeah, you mean in the starting 11. So yeah, Lucas isn't starting over Alaba. Not at this moment in time. Alaba has been one of the best center backs in the world. It just so happens that he's gonna play for me, and he's also more fit. He's just a better player overall right now. Lucas Hernandez will be, for me, he looks like he can be one of the best center backs in the world. But Lucas looks like he can be one of the best center backs in the world, but he just needs to stay fit because he has the pace, he has the tackling, he's gifted in tackling. I've seen this tackle where he did against Real Madrid. This guy ran at 1 billion miles per hour, and he clattered, was it Cristiano Ronaldo? I don't even know who he was. And it was a fantastic recovery tackle. Lucas Hernandez can do it. He can win headers. He's strong in the air. You know, he was scoring headers for Atletico Madrid a lot, which is how I know a lot about him. In form cards in FIFA, FIFA helps. I don't care what anyone says. FIFA helps people know people. So many people don't know a lot of players, and that's because they don't play FIFA. But if you play FIFA Ultimate Team, you'll start knowing who these players are. You'll start knowing who Lucas Hernandez is because you play FIFA and he gets an inform every week. So scary thing with Alaba is that he can roll out into midfield and create 3-4-3 at times. What do you mean roll out into midfield and create a 3-4-3? You mean like he just? I don't know what that means. I don't get what you mean. What's your Instagram? I see some posts and wish I could send them to you. It's in the description. BayernNow on Instagram. Don't follow my personal Instagram. I don't want anyone to know my personal Instagram. You can follow my Twitter as well to send posts, but not my Instagram. I like my Instagram to be my school friends, people I care and know about. It creeps me out to know, hey, these people are watching me. They care about Bayern Munich. I mean, I do post when I'm on Instagram. I'll shout when we score a goal and I'll post that on my Instagram. And a lot of my friends do know I support Bayern. I mean, they don't care because they're all Americans and they care about football and nothing else. But yeah, just don't follow my personal. Don't even. I will never. You'll never know what my personal Instagram is. If you do and you follow it, I will block you. Just follow the BayernNow one, like the way Lucius did it, Leverkusen in the past. See, as a ball carrier, yeah, we've had those. Beckenbauer is literally a ball. People think just because he played in a different era, Franz Beckenbauer could do exactly what he did today, or what he did back then today. Beckenbauer would probably be one of the best center backs in the world. He'd be the best center back in the world today. I don't care. The guy had the athleticism, that you need today, and he had the fitness levels. He also had the height. He was like 5'11" or something like that, even 6 foot. Beckenbauer was very elegant, clean, man. The tackling, the reading of the game, he could play anywhere. Beckenbauer would be probably a modern day CDM. No, he would be like a Thiago. No, not Thiago. You'd be like how like a center back like Van Dijk just comes out of the back. Virgil van Dijk doesn't even need to tackle. The guy just comes out of the back, gets the ball, and just plays it. But I don't know, Beckenbauer would do the same thing. The BayernNow one, okay. Alaba can do that adequately. You're right. Yeah, he can. Alaba, he can step out of the back, but I don't know. He's a ball carrier, but he's very good at defending. You know what? Alaba, yeah. Johan Cruyff is in there with Beckenbauer for me. Those are like players in their era that they just dominated, And for me, Sane, Hakimi, Havertz, and Didi and Konate as backup or starting in 3-man back line. We will never play with a back three. We have played with it in the past, and I'm not saying that's never going to happen. But Bayern Munich right now will never play in a back three. So we're not doing a 3-man back line. We're not. We might have a player drop in between, yeah, but we're not playing with a 3-man back line because that would basically sacrifice someone in the midfield because we would need to play with our fullbacks. We would need to play with our wingers. When you play with a 3-man back line, you would have to, your wing backs have to be overly attacking. Unless, so dropping someone in between makes more sense to me. If you, I'm not bored at the moment. I'm enjoying, let's do fake match reactions. Everyone loves those. Let's do some fake match reactions. Come on. People, what are we giving Neuer for this game? This fake imaginary game? Why? I'll just put them there. Why? I don't care. What are we giving Neuer? What are we giving Manuel Neuer? Let me just pull up the chat here. Check your Instagram. I will after the stream. Your Instagram shows that you support Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund. Ale. I don't know. Which Instagram? Can you give me some match reactions? Come on, guys. Help me out. What did Neuer get? 9? Dang. Okay, I'm going with a 1. 1 seems more realistic to me. Because he's crap! He's trash. Okay, 1. What did Pavard get? Oh, Pavard got a 9? Nice. Incredible. Why is this so big? No one quote that. I didn't say anything was... It's just, I said, why is it so big? Why is it so big, actually? Pavard got a 9. Neuer got a 1. Oh, what did Sula get? What did Niklas get? He got a 0. Kingo. Okay, I'll take your word for it. What did Pavard at 10? What an absolute banger from Pavard to prove George wrong. Yeah, he scored once in a billion time opportunity volley. So that's good for him. Okay. Alaba, what did Alaba get? All players, Brazil signed a 10. So Muller got nothing. Okay. So I don't know. What? Tell me, what did Alaba get, guys? What rating is he getting? Niklas gets an 11. Nah, 0 sounds better to me. Alaba an 11. 11 out of 10. Wow, he performed way out of his league, which is great. Well, this isn't my starting 11. This is just when Bayern Munich have games. So I'll work on the away kits next, and the third kits, depending on who we play. It's gonna be sick, you know. Okay, so what did Davies get? Oh, we all know this guy's gonna get a 10 out of 10. He was superb again. Made the great runs. Kimmich, what does he get? He was poor defensively at times, but he proved himself attacking and going forward. So I'll give Kimmich an 8. Thiago does what Thiago ready to tackle Godcantara. By the way, Thiago is signing a new contract. How does everyone feel about that? The contract is pretty much confirmed by Bild. Christian Fake! I would love to bring Falk on this channel. Let's push that agenda, right? If we can bring Christian Falk on this channel, that would be amazing. Imagine Falk is just telling me. I would ask him about every single player. Coleman, Muller, 9.5. I agree. He had 2 assists, but he could have scored 4 himself. Annoying. Terrible from Muller. 2 assists and didn't score? What a piece of crap he is. He's a little horse. As people would say. Falk would be honored to be Falk on bro, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Coman, -5, man. He was cold. Because of the degrees, he was cold. He was really cold. And Gnabry gets a 6. He scored 3 goals, but he was just dry at times. And Lewandowski, Robert Ballondowski, 2 out of 10. Piece of crap! You scored a hat trick, and you had 5 other opportunities to put in Coman, and you did, but he never scored them. So you get a 2 out of 10. So that's what happens. Gnabry a 9. Okay, keep talking. -6. Who wants to give Gnabry a 9 again? -6. He was crap. He scored a hat trick, but he was quiet at times. He was quiet. So I don't get it. Why Mo Salah and Sadio Mane considered the best wingers in the world when both of them haven't scored in a Champions League knockout round yet this year? George Aaron. Wow, how do you know my name? Oh crap! It's on Twitter. You're just saying it like. Who's this George you're talking about? 8 for Gnabry. Okay, -60 then. Keep going. Ndidi, yeah, he's not on the pitch. He got an injury, didn't he? Yeah. So if someone did come on, I swear to God, these trash can companies just decide to show up when I'm recording. So I'll need to make things for substitutes. But yeah, this is how it looks now. Does anyone wonder? Someone wonder what's in the background. I'll give you nothing, but tell me what's in the background. If you can tell me exactly what picture that is in the background, I'll just show it. It's the Allianz Arena. That's how it looks. I'm not referring to you as the BayernNow man. You're right. Because I'm not BayernNow. My name's George. God, you know what's a fun fact about me? I'm named after George Bush. So it's ironic because I'm pretty conservative. So It's kind of weird. It's really, really weird. Why is Marco still on my screen? Let's fix that. Yeah, let's... Why is that happening then? Okay. Where am I from? I'm from my house. I think we fixed Marco. Marco Donia! Get out. Yes, thank you. Ndidi. He got injured. Yeah, didn't I tell you? Ndidi got injured. That's why he's not in the starting 11. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. So let's do a fake match watch along right now. We're done with the match reaction. The match was great, but let's do a fake match watch along. Does anyone want to do a fake match watch along? This is just, I'm just having fun today. I don't care if I'm off topic. I don't care. Let's do that fake match watch along, shall we? Let's do it. This is so... Alright, we're playing Freiburg next. So, yeah. Let me start the timer, guys. We'll do the fake match watch along. Don't worry. Sane is in the starting 11, which is good. Let's reset this. The match is about to start. Let's stop. Reset. The match is about to start. Bayern Munich are on the way. Yes, we're playing Freiburg. We've already scored 4 goals in 6 seconds. Oh, Lewandowski with a hat trick. Fantastic. Yes! Serge Gnabry, what a goal. I'm going crazy. What a goal. What a goal from Gnabry. On his left foot. Weaker foot. No, it doesn't matter. He's so two-footed. Oh my God. Kimmy, come on, man. Just, come on. Don't rush in like that. Don't rush in like... What a tackle from Thiago, ready to tackle. God Cantara. What a freaking tackle. That was brilliant from Thiago. If he didn't do that, we concede a goal. Oh my God. Oh, penalty grab, you piece of crap. You look like Stevie Wonder. Just because you look like a guy doesn't mean you have to be blind. What? That's not a penalty. Oh, VAR. Oh, it's not a penalty. Oh, they made it a penalty. God damn it. Damn it. Oh my God. How can you make that a penalty? Okay. See, this is what I mean. I just want to... I'm making these scenarios up in my head. Like, I've made up a whole Bayern game. I've literally sat here and made up a whole Bayern game. Not now, but I've made it. I'm so bored. Petition for Bayern now. No, hell no. You know how I would be cursing on the use. Imagine, oh, we could see the goal. You know damn well. No, someone's getting this... Someone's gonna... Oh my God. That's exactly what I would do. I couldn't... Like, who told me that, you know, it would be cool to interview Bayern? No way. I'm not interviewing players I'm gonna probably hate in a few seconds. I would... You know, my emotions go like this. And we're fans. Our emotions go like this. Like, 1 second I might love Lewandowski, and the next second I hate him. How could he not finish that? How dare him? You know, even though he's finishing everything, how dare him not finish that? You know what's crazy though? I act the exact same way on a freaking game. FM. Football Manager sucks. How can I dominate the game and not win? It just so annoying. This is why no one watches the streams after I'm done streaming. They're so useless. They really are. Stop, reset. Yeah, but I can't wait for match reactions. So let's finish off and get to the end of the show here. So apparently, according to Angela Merkel's husband, George Merkel, the Bundesliga will be returning. So I'm going to do what I do every day. Please, Angela, please, I love you. I love you. Whatever I have to do, please, make the Bundesliga. I'm going to kneel down. 2 knees? Okay, 2 knees. Please, get the Bundesliga returned. You know, I want it back, you know, not only for myself, but I feel like the Premier League fans will be pissed off, and that's the best thing. And by the way, thank you to Brad for subscribing. Yeah, so if you're new, subscribe. And Angela Merkel, thank you. Yeah, please, Angela. Please, Angela Merkel. Imagine commentating on the 6-3 loss again. Hell nah. I'm not. See, thank you to Angela. Thank you for subscribing. Can anyone do, thank you, Brad, for subscribing, even though you might not even be watching. I'm just pulling random names. Let's find someone random and shout him out for subscribing. I'll keep doing this. It's fun. Alright, doesn't matter now. Bayern. Alright. Hey, Streamlabs. I just typed that in the chat. Can anyone tell me what it says? Subscribe for 70 years of good luck. Turn notifications on to make George happy. That's true. I wonder who Bayern Munich are. Who is this Bayern Munich you speak of? Hey, Streamlabs, can you answer that for me? Bayern Munich is the greatest club in the world, and there's nothing you can do about it. Wow. Incredible. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'll do commands for Thiago Lewandowski. Bayern München. It doesn't. You cannot tell me why they call it Bayern München. I don't care. Okay, it says Munich. Okay, if you type Munich, it's a city, and Bayern Munich are in Munich. Okay, now of course, yeah, it's the Bavaria's capital, right? Right. Munich is a city. Okay, cool. But Bayern, where's the München? Where? München, if it says Munich on the map, where do you get München from? Right? München doesn't make any sense to me. Who's München? München means you're eating in normal English. I'm gonna munch this food. You're eating it. München is not Bayern. Bayern Munich. It's in Munich, Germany. No one says München, Germany. People say Munich, Germany. And that's where Bayern is. I'm getting angry because it just confuses the crap out of me. Okay, yeah, so the giveaway is gonna happen. I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be broke. Yeah, I'm gonna be broke. I'm not chilling. I'm angry because this stuff is real. People actually think it's Bayern München. It doesn't make any sense to be Bayern München if it's Bayern Munich on the map. Whatever. So we're getting close to 260 subs. So if you can subscribe, please do. I could kneel down, but I can't. I don't care. And yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Actually, let's find one more person. I want to shout out someone. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Yeah, Dave, Dejvid. Nice. I'll just call you Dej for now. Apaches, thank you. You're doing a good job. Bayern forever. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right. Where do Spartans hail from? Damn, my school. They're from my school. I got the shirt for free, so I wear as much as I can because it's free. From Kerala, Malay. Okay, cool. All right. Kushbi, I got it. Okay, cool. People are just speaking in the comments. But yeah, this is the end of the stream. Sane's coming. Like the Game of Thrones thing, he's coming. No, we're not good. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not saying this to make myself feel better, but I cannot be the best player on the team, man, and I am. I just hate that. I hate that. You know, I like this vid because I like George. Very nice man with big potential. Thanks, man. I love being Barry, nice man with big potential. I'm also big in other areas, if you know. Okay. Yes, and me and peace.